Nature is all around us here in the Pocono Mountains, but it's important to preserve while enhancing our natural areas. And that's exactly what one local organization is doing with help from its partners, and it's for all of us to enjoy. On routes 940 and 115 in Tobyhanna Township, drivers are surrounded by woods. Chances are it's the Thomas Darling Preserve.
It's a big piece of property.
The preserve spans 2,500 acres and has been saved from development. The land is owned by several groups, including the Wildlands Conservancy.
Trying to connect people with nature, that's our mission.
The Wildlands Conservancy recently constructed this parking lot and trailhead off Route 940, making the Darling Preserve publicly accessible.
Actually, we designed that parking for a school bus to bring school children here for environmental education purposes.
Thanks to a grant from an organization called 1% for Nature, another part of the preserve off Route 115 will soon be accessible.
We could not do things like this without 1% and our other partners.
1% for Nature is a relatively new nonprofit serving Monroe County. Its mission is to enhance and protect land and waterways for public enjoyment.
So we have awarded almost $10,000 in the last 2 years for projects, which doesn't sound like a lot, but all 8 projects that we have funded are significant.
More than 40 local businesses participate by raising funds, and you can help by shopping at the stores displaying this sign. That includes Dunkelberger Sports Outfitter in downtown Stroudsburg.
We do a big thing with hunting, fishing, camping, boating, kayaking. It's sort of the backbone of our business, so we only felt it's right for us to give back in that form to the 1% for Nature.
In addition to the Darling Preserve, 1% for Nature awarded grants to 4 other projects this year. In Smithfield Township, Minnesink Park's educational kiosks will be updated, and Northampton Community College is receiving tree markers to benefit ecology students, while this Coolbaugh Township Preserve gets trail enhancements.
And they are putting in a trailhead and a loop trail which accesses a pond that they have not had good access for in the past.
Last but not least, nearly 30 public parks throughout East Stroudsburg, and Stroud Township are getting signage. Some of the parks currently have outdated signs, while others have none.
I think it really helps everybody. Even some of our local people call a couple of our parks best kept secrets, which, best kept is nice, but you don't necessarily want a park to be a secret from the people that you want to use it.
Back at the Thomas Darling Preserve, the Wildlands Conservancy shows us their habitat restoration project to protect wildlife, such as turkey, deer, bear, and the golden-winged warbler.
We're actually trying to keep him off the endangered species list.
There are many popular hiking spots throughout the Poconos, but next time you venture out, consider exploring some of the region's hidden gems, like the Darling Preserve. Lesser known, but equally beautiful.
Also, more recently, you saw just within the last year, nature is a safe place to be. Poconos is huge amount of open spaces.
Connecting parks, preserves, and people. For Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.